Huh. Okay, we're recording.
Ladies and gentlemen,
3, 2, 1.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Open Bar Review. It's the perpetrator of the Swedish terror attacks. the the terrorist attacks in Sweden. I did them. With me as always is laughing Leopold. And this week we're at Riprock's again reviewing A Cure for Wellness. And
A cure for Swedes, more like.
please try to explain this plot to our audience.
The plot itself is actually very simple. There's just a lot of bullshit around it.
Fair enough.
At the beginning of the movie, this guy dies of a heart attack, and nothing related to that happens again. That was just.
Why did that happen?
We're starting off on the wrong foot. Lockhart, a young sales executive played by Denton, is sent to a Swiss wellness center to retrieve the CEO of a company that's being investigated by the SEC. And they need their CEO to take the fall. And Dane DeHaan goes to the wellness clinic, and the wellness clinic's fucked up. And that's the plot.
This movie was bullshit, Knopp.
This movie had some good elements.
I didn't get absorbed into the movie. The atmosphere didn't capture me in the same way that Shutter Island did, where I felt like I was part of this world. That's my big problem. The other problem was I really didn't like the main actor. I felt like he was just reciting lines a lot of the time, and there wasn't really any nuance to his performance.
I like Dane DeHaan.
I liked him in Chronicle. I haven't seen him in anything else.
He's been in some other things.
I know he was in the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, he was gonna be Green Goblin in the Spider-Man movie, but then it got canceled because Sony's retarded. It was a very weakly written character. I'm much more willing to point to that as a problem than I am to him as an actor. Plot was also horrible.
The scariest part of the movie for me was the dentist scene. I was literally covering my eyes. I couldn't watch that shit.
Fuck. So yeah, there were a lot of good things about this movie. It was really fucking scary.
I didn't think it was really scary.
I
thought there were a few scary moments.
I thought it was really scary. I thought it was really creepy. I thought that pretty much every scene, somebody is going to be like, oh my god, I can't watch this. My mom has this huge phobia of worms and snakes.
Okay.
So any of the scenes with the eels would have been just way too much.
Yeah, the eels didn't do much for me, personally.
They didn't do too much for me. They did creep me out.
What did you think the symbolism behind that was? Because my theory was it was supposed to be like Hermes' staff.
I thought it symbolized being fucking creepy. What's Hermes' staff?
On medical ambulances, they have the staff surrounded by snakes. And so that's like a symbol of wellness, and here it's clearly the opposite.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. I never thought. And they clearly had like the snakes at the gate and the seal on their letters.
There was this one really cool shot when they were leaving, and you could see the snake like staring down at them, like graphically. It was looking right at them.
It was beautifully shot.
I thought some shots were good. Occasionally, I thought it kind of bordered on pretentious.
It turned kind of earth porny. It's set at the foot of the Swiss Alps, so there are some just, hey, look at these fucking mountains.
Mm-hmm. I did like that shot of her. You had the mountains in the background, but then you had the girl walking along the that little pond area, and you could see her reflection. I thought that was neat. But like there was this one shot of the train going in the tunnel, and you can see the reflection of the train, and it's like I feel like I've seen that shot in like 5 other movies.
Well, yeah, there were a lot of reflection shots. There were a lot of eye shots. The teeth you were talking about, there was a little close up on that. There are a lot of really long close ups in this movie, and that's what I thought really gave it its personality. Because this movie does have a lot of personality. But it's also really boring and unoriginal. Yeah. And you could cut off the beginning and the ending.
Oh man, the ending is where it really falls apart for me.
We're going to spoil this ending. If you don't want spoilers, just understand that it's retarded and stupid and should have been just cut.
The movie felt like it had like almost like 3 endings because it just kept going. I thought it reached several conclusions. And I was like, wow, are they just not going to wrap up the girl's plot? And then, oh, no, it's still going. And then it turned into fucking Captain America. I had a really big problem with her being sexualized. I get the creepiness, but I just kind of, the whole movie I thought she was like 15. And then you see her.
She is, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that I really think it's weird to see her tits. I don't know.
And then her father is about to rape her.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a. But yeah, the sexualization of the 15-year-old product of incest. That happened in the club scene too.
Yeah.
Where that punk was trying to grind on her and shit. I think it was supposed to be a protective thing for Lockhart, but that's nowhere else in his character. And it also comes across way too much like he's also sexualizing her.
Yeah, and just the ending is very ambiguous, and he almost comes off like he's still like a psychopath, and it doesn't, like, I don't know where they're going with that, but it doesn't seem good.
Like, the ending shot is him grinning like a fucking maniac.
Yeah.
He didn't have much of a character arc at all.
Yeah. No.
Like, he's an asshole at the beginning, he's an asshole at the end, and I think the character arc was that he didn't go back to work, but that's kind of problematic because everything that the evil wellness center was saying was they were saying work is bad for you.
Yeah.
And so that kind of validates their perspective.
Right.
And also, maybe he just wanted to hang out in Switzerland for a while until the SEC gets off his back.
Yeah, there's
because they didn't wrap that plot up either.
God, this is just like...
He doesn't get any resolution with his father or with his mother's death.
Did Gore Verbinski write the script, do you know?
No.
Okay.
He wrote the story.
There was a point in time where I was calling Gore Verbinski like the next Spielberg, and this is just a major disappointment to me because I'm a big fan of his.
That's actually a pretty good analogy because I don't think Steven Spielberg is actually that great of a director.
Fair enough.
The draw of this movie is Gore Verbinski,
returning to horror.
The 10th highest grossing director ever. He made The Ring, he made the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies, he made Rango.
Yeah.
And this is his project.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we watched it, even though literally nobody else did. This movie opened at like 4 point something.
Yeah, that was really surprising to me that this didn't do better.
I was really excited.
I knew a lot of people that were really excited about this. I don't, maybe it's the echo chamber of the social media or something. I don't know.
But more people wanted to watch Matt Damon pretend to be Asian.
All right, last call, Knopp. How many beers would you give Gore for this movie?
I like Gore Verbinski. I think this is a well-directed movie, and I think he did a good job. So I would give him 3 or 4 beers.
Okay.
Because he did a good job. The movie was kind of crap.
Yeah, I would give 1 beer. I thought he did all right, but I can't sit through this movie ever again. It's too long and plotting. And
the movie's 2.5 hours long.
And I'd rather watch Shutter Island for 2.5 hours, because it just does a lot more better.
I would rather watch the 2-hour version of this movie where they cut off the parts that just need to be cut out because they don't make any fucking sense. Pretty much everything bad about this movie could have been just taken out.
You still would have had some hanging plot lines. I mean, I guess it still would have been more
watchable.
watchable.
Hanging plot lines out too.
You just remove the girl entirely from the movie.
She can be creepy.
How many beers would you want to have to watch this again?
I would not want to watch this. I would probably get way too into it and have like a really bad experience.
I would have to watch this drunk. I would need several beers.
Okay.
All right. As always, Paul Wedding, Leopold Knopp, Riprocks, Cure for Wellness. Cheers.
Cheers. I got your cure for wellness right here.
Hey.